Are you living the life you always dreamed of, or are you still waiting for your dreams to become a reality? Imagine if there was a way to bridge the gap between your current reality and your most cherished dreams. That's where the law of assuming comes into play. This concept, though seemingly new to many of us, has been around for quite some time. It originates from the teachings of Neville Goddard, a profound and influential thinker of the 20th century. Goddard proposed that we are, in essence, the architects of our own reality. He believed that by assuming the feeling of our wishes fulfilled, we can manifest our desires into existence. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is the law of assuming? Simply put, it is the belief that if we assume something to be true, our subconscious mind will accept this assumption as fact, and our reality will shift to reflect this new belief. It's like planting a seed of thought in the fertile soil of your mind, nurturing it with faith and expectation, and then watching it grow into the reality you desire. But there's a crucial factor that makes the law of assuming work, and that is believing in oneself. You see, doubt and disbelief are the biggest roadblocks to manifesting our desires. They're like weeds that can choke the life out of our dreams. But when we believe in ourselves, we're essentially pulling out these weeds, making room for our dreams to sprout and flourish. The law of assuming is more than just a concept. It's a practical tool for personal transformation. It's about embracing the power within you to shape your reality. It's about letting go of the idea that you're a passive observer of your life and stepping into the role of the creator. So, if you're ready to make your dreams a reality, it's time to delve deeper into the law of assuming. Remember, it's not just about dreaming. It's about assuming that your dreams are here or on their way now. The law of assuming is not just a concept, but a practical tool that can turn your desires into reality. So, what exactly is the law of assuming, and how does it work? Well, the law of assuming is a belief system that stems from the teachings of Neville Goddard. It's a simple yet powerful concept. To put it plainly, it's the idea that by assuming your desires are already fulfilled, you can change your reality. Yes, you heard that right. You can change the course of your life just by assuming that what you want is already yours. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds a bit far-fetched, doesn't it? But let's break it down a bit further. Our lives are greatly influenced by our beliefs and our assumptions. Every day we operate based on what we believe to be true about ourselves, others, and the world around us. These beliefs and assumptions shape our actions, our reactions, and ultimately our life experiences. Consider this. If you believe that you're capable and deserving of success, you're more likely to take actions that lead you towards that success. You're more likely to seize opportunities, to persist in the face of challenges, and to bounce back from failures. On the other hand, if you assume that you're destined to fail, you're more likely to shy away from opportunities, give up when faced with obstacles, and dwell on your failures. The law of assuming takes this concept to a whole new level. It's not just about believing in your potential or assuming the best in situations. It's about assuming that your desires, whatever they may be, are already fulfilled. It's about living in the end, as Neville Goddard would say. It's about fully immersing yourself in the belief that what you want is already yours, even if your current reality suggests otherwise. This might seem like a daunting task, but remember, the law of assuming is not about denying reality. It's about shaping it. It's about using your assumptions to guide your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions in a way that aligns with your desires. Remember, the law of assuming works on the principle that assumption, though false if persisted in, will harden into fact. Now that you understand what the law of assuming is, how can you apply it in your life? Let's dive right into the steps you can follow to incorporate this powerful principle into your everyday routine. First things first, you need to have clarity in defining your desires. This is an essential step because what you desire forms the basis of your assumption. Ask yourself, what do I truly want? Take some time to introspect and understand your deepest desires. Be as specific as possible. Don't just say, I want to be happy. Instead, define what happiness means to you. Is it financial freedom? Is it a loving relationship? Or is it a fulfilling career? Get clear on what you want because this will be the cornerstone of your assumption. Next, we move on to visualization. This is the stage where you create a mental image of your desire as if it's already manifested. The key here is to not just picture it, but to feel it as well. Engage all your senses. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? The more vivid your visualization, the more powerful your assumption. Remember, in the realm of the law of assuming, seeing isn't just believing, it's creating. Now, on to the next step, which is to affirm your assumption. Affirmations are positive statements that help you overcome negative thoughts and self-sabotaging behaviors. They reinforce the belief that your desire is already here or on the way. Repeat your affirmations daily, preferably in the morning when you wake up and at night before you go to sleep. Make sure these affirmations align with your visualization and your desire. The fourth step is to act as if your desire is already manifested. This doesn't mean you have to go out and buy that expensive car you've been visualizing. It means you should start embodying the feelings and behaviors of someone who already has what you desire. If you're seeking a loving relationship, start treating yourself with love and kindness. If you're aiming for financial freedom, start making decisions from a place of abundance, not scarcity. The final step, and perhaps the most important one, is persistence. The law of assuming isn't a magic trick that will bring you what you desire overnight. It's a practice that requires consistency and patience. Keep visualizing, keep affirming, and most importantly, keep believing. You might encounter challenges and obstacles along the way, but don't let them deter you. Maintain your positive assumptions and keep moving forward. With these steps, you're well on your way to harnessing the power of the law of assuming. Remember, it's not just about attracting what you desire, but also about transforming your beliefs and attitudes towards life. With practice and persistence, you can harness the power of the law of assuming to manifest your desires. And as Neville Goddard said, assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and observe the route that your mind follows. What can you expect when you start applying the law of assuming in your life? Well, let's delve into the potential benefits of this powerful principle. The law of assuming can be a catalyst for personal growth. By assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you're essentially training your mind to believe that you are already that person you aspire to be. This mental shift can propel you towards self-improvement, as you begin to adopt the behaviors and attitudes that align with your assumed identity. Now let's talk relationships. The law of assuming can significantly enhance your interpersonal interactions. How, you ask? By assuming the best in others, you create a positive environment that encourages mutual respect and understanding. You're no longer focused on their flaws or past mistakes, but rather their potential and the good they bring into your life. This shift in perspective can lead to healthier, more fulfilling relationships. The law of assuming can also be instrumental in manifesting desired outcomes in various areas of your life. Let's say you've always wanted to run a successful business. By assuming the role of a successful entrepreneur, you're not just daydreaming about it, you're living it in your mind. You're making decisions and taking actions that a successful entrepreneur would, thereby aligning your reality with your assumption. Before you know it, what was once a mental image becomes your living truth. And let's not forget the sense of peace and contentment that comes with applying the law of assuming. By living in the end, you're releasing the stress and anxiety tied to the uncertainty of the future. You're confident in the knowledge that your desire is already fulfilled, and this unwavering belief brings a profound sense of calm and joy. In essence, the law of assuming is a journey of transformation, one that leads you to a life of self-fulfillment, enriched relationships, and the realization of your deepest desires. It's about living your life as if your dreams have already come true. The law of assuming is a powerful tool for creating the life you desire and deserve. In the past few minutes, we've delved into the power and potential of the law of assuming. We've journeyed through the essence of this transformative principle, unearthed from the wisdom of Neville Goddard. We've discovered that the law of assuming is not just a theory, but an actionable pathway to change. We've explored how to apply this law, a process requiring belief in oneself and a steadfast assumption that what we desire is already here or on its way. It's about holding on to that vision with unyielding faith, even in the face of contrary evidence. We also discussed the potential benefits of the law of assuming. From personal growth to the manifestation of desires, this law opens doors to infinite possibilities. The key to unlocking these doors? Your belief in the power of assumption. Remember, the life you desire is just an assumption away. Start living it now.